Good evening. Welcome to Flying in Space with Planet Head. If you are watching this episode, then I'm betting that you have seen my previous couple of episodes. So I'm not going to repeat everything that I say at the beginning of every video. I might repeat them later on. We are on day 5, episode 4. There was a prologue that I tried to make at the beginning of this. Jumping in here for 30 minutes to try to get my Alpha Fleet character up and running in 15 days. So booting up here, day 5 of the starter account. If you want to check out the rest of the videos, there will be a playlist in here if you haven't caught the previous ones. So we've got Mr. Alpha AF Prime, Alpha Prime, ready to roll. Couple of things that I want to get done today. If you watched the last episode, I got my Heron up and running, and almost killed myself trying to get my skill points for the day. There's 3 things that I try to focus on at the very beginning of each episode because I've got only a limited amount of time. I'm keeping myself to my 30-minute game time for this experiment. And so the first thing I always want to do is just check my skill queue and make sure I've got things up and running. So, and I'd like to give myself a little bit of a buffer. So we're working on Caldari Cruiser 2 and 3, but we've only got a little bit over a day in there. So the obvious next progression would be to move on to Caldari Battle Cruiser 2 and 3. Now the only problem is I'm a little bit limited in funds. So I can cross over and start working on one of the other empires until I make my funds. And I'm just going to do that. So I'm going to set up so that I can skill up my frigates. How much money do I have here? So I've got 1,000,000 ISK. Um, so then I don't have to worry about my skills for a couple of days. So let's go into spaceship management. Bimbadoo. We're already there. I'm an idiot. Long day at work. Sorry about that. Galante frigate. We don't have that. How much do you cost? 65,000. I think we can afford that. Buy and inject. Amar frigate. How much do you cost? I bet you're 65,000. 65,000. Buy and inject. And last but not least, I started off as Caldari, so then I would be looking for a Minmatar frigate. Wait, I already have Minmatar. No, that's mining frigate. I didn't read that correctly. We're looking for a Minmatar frigate. Let's see here. Minmatar frigate. Freighter frigate. There we go. Bet you're 65,000. There you are. So, if you've watched the previous videos, my goal is to get each one of these levels up to level 3, up to Battle Cruiser, so that I can use this character fleet up with as many fleets as possible. So we're going to load in Minmatar frigate. 1, 2. There is a reason why I'm throwing these in today versus other days. I want to make sure I have enough buffer because I am going to be using my rookie skill boostery thingy that I can't think of a word right now for it. So there's Amar Frigate 1, Amar Frigate 2, and Amar Frigate 3. Last but not least, we're going to go Galente Frigate 1, Galente Frigate 2, Galente Frigate 3. I'll explain more of this as I'm flying around and I'm bored and I'm doing my exploration so I don't have dead airspace. So we got 3 days and 19 hours in here. The boosters that I was looking for, if I remember correctly, here it is. Starter Gift Cerebral Accelerator. I can use it at any point in time. I'm going to use it right now. Why? Because I can. So we're going to redeem in current station. Yes. There we go. And it is right up here. It's going to boost up my skill points by 3 points for the next 48 hours. So I got that nice little bonus, um, which should help me in my skills a little bit. I can't remember exactly how much it was. If you want to, you can scan back. I think I gained a couple of hours off of that. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is something new. It actually throws in what my booster will affect. So that's cool. If you watch the other episodes, I put in some very basic skills. Oh, we get 20,000 skill points here for this. We're going to redeem in station. Now you may be asking yourself, why aren't you using your free Air Explorer Expert system yet? Because I'm not ready to fully scan for a full 30 minutes at a time, and this is for a couple of days. Total training time, good. Description, ships unlocked. How long does this go for? Yeah, it would fill out a bunch of this time. Although I could, well, I don't care. Description, how long is this for? Does it say an expert system? I think an expert system is for something like 7 days. So I still got time to throw that in for the 15-day run. And I'm saving on to this Enforcer Frigate crate just for the fact that, actually, Enforcer and Frigate crate. Well, I could open that if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Why? Because I can't. Last but not least, just to give you a heads up, I am allowing myself to boot up in the morning while drinking my morning coffee and do some project discovery just to get a little bit more IS to start with. But my current goal is to get out scanning with this basic exploration ship and try to make some more money within the next 3 days to fund not only skilling up into Battlecruiser for each one of the major factions, but also to be able to start buying some of those ship hulls. Last but not least, let's see here. I do need to kill one NPC. I checked on my skill queue. I always want to get my basic skill points, and then I'll go make some money. So I've got a couple jumps till I get to Lowsec. I'm looking for a hideaway, just so I can launch my drones and make some ISK, or make some skill points. Close that. Sometimes I look at the NPC corps and the talk that some of these guys say, and it's kind of ridiculous. One guy gave another guy supposedly $1 billion ISK and then said, why do I need the money? I kill everyone here. Yeah, it's interesting to listen to some of these guys talk. The best whenever somebody talks like that and you just don't care. So we're still looking for a hideaway. How much time do I have here? If you notice here, I'm on my way to Lowsec. I'm looking for some Lowsec wormholes or relic sites or data sites so I can get some salvage. Right now I'm running at 9 minutes, so that's cool. We still got some time. And this will get us in prime position to actually get our, for the next couple of days. I'm rolling into the weekend right now. Oops, do I have anybody here? Nope. There is a cosmic signature there, but I'm looking for to get my money's worth. What that means is, in reality, while you may get a little bit lucky in high sec, to be honest, scanning things down, relic sites and data sites really aren't worth my time. There's so much more money involved in Lowsec and even nullsec, NPC nullsec and wormholes. You get one relic site, you're already paying for the heron that you're flying here, plus about 10 more. So it's kind of ridiculous. Okay, Still nothing. I got a refuge there. I am going to just find an asteroid belt real quick. Because in reality, these skill points are worth a lot more to me than the ISK that I'm going to get. Because I'm banking all of these skill points. I'm probably going to repeat myself a couple times in these videos, but it's going to be just for those guys who are joining in. I'm building the hole, or skilling up for the holes, building the holes, so that if any point in time somebody asks me if I want to fleet up, I'll have the holes in the ships, and then I'll have banked the skill points to be able to instantaneously fit out that ship. And then over the period of time, I'll slowly be able to fly a lot of different ships. Oh, so this guy's killed a lot of saboteurs. Thanks for killing my easy kills, buddy. You're mean. So we got a skiff. He's all right. He's all cool. Can you tell I had a long day of work? This is a very long day of work. Got 1 day left, and then I can play a lot more Eve instead of my random night making videos. Can we? I really just want some bad guys. Just one. I just want one. And I can go scan. I guess I could be scanning right now. I could go to this refuge and just kill one of the frigates that's there. I just don't like the fact that the missile bat. There we go. A demolisher. So go after him. Gotta be careful. I was almost really stupid last night. I'm just gonna kill one of these guys and then get out of town. There we go. Okay. Going to reverse speed. Let's keep these guys at range if possible. Now my drones are actually attacking somebody else, or the other guy right now. So we're gonna go. There we go. If you watched the last video, I actually wasn't paying attention, or very good attention. I allowed myself to get all the way down into hull, maybe about 25%. It's kind of funny. I'm stupid. I say that a lot. I know that, but it's true. I don't think of that as such a bad thing. I should think of other, or find out other adjectives. I have brain farts a lot. Some of the subscribers have actually chided me on being too rough on myself. I'm not rough on myself. I actually think I'm the smartest guy on the planet. There we go. There's my drones. Okay, got my drones. Got my bonus for the day. And now let's go explore and see if I can make some ISK. Now I will say this, I'm doing 30 minutes a day, but if let's say I do scan down a relic site, I will, and I'm halfway through clearing it out, I will finish up that site if possible. I am entering low sec now, so death is imminent. Not as bad as you might think, but you never know, especially when you're going from high sec to low sec. And I did not take the time to check out to see if anybody had died here recently. So, first things first, I need to move local up here, so I have an eye on it at all times. There we go. Don't like hanging out in a planet. Warp within 100. So let's. I am tired. Wow, this is bad. I am really, really tired. I'm gonna go ahead and make my safe spot. There we go. Since this is an alpha character, obviously I don't have a cloak. So I'm making up a safe spot and then going to put myself into motion. It's something that I learned during one of my previous experiments that seems to work really well. It's not 100% foolproof, but, oh, Control S will bring up your, Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop. Control L will bring up your, wait, Shift L? Control L. Control. Oh my god, I can't remember. Do I not have. What's my location button? I need my locations. There is a fast key for locations in system. So let's get in motion. There we go. D-scan. We want our. This is weird. I have everything set up on my other account. There's my D-scan. Good. Now we need to separate that off to the side so I can check to see if there's any combat probes. I guess today's all about getting set up for scanning. I will do a little bit of it if I have time, but I had not thought about how much I still had to set up. This is really, really weird not having this ready to roll. I have my main account. I'm sure you guys have seen it, or if you haven't, it is William Pilgrim. There's 1,000 videos before this that I will continue to do. It's just weird having to set this up again. Okay, so D-scan is up. I am watching my 6. Now, what was I doing? Oh, I need to get locations up. I need to make sure that I can do that. So, we're going to look for our shortcuts, and then navigation. Control S, no. Where are you there? Left, right, blah, 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 blah. Broadcast, Z, enemy, target, no. I swear it was like Control L. Maybe it's not navigation, general maybe? Control A, no. If this helps you, this is the hint of the day. If I can find this, should have been. I just want to make sure I'm not being scanned down right now. Okay. Shortcut. Character creation. No. Why would you have a shortcut to character? That's weird. Drones, modules, navigation, general combat, window. Window access list. Chat. Fitting. Oh, it's just L, not control. It's just L. That's dumb. Okay, so if you just press L, it'll bring up your local connections or whatever save spots you have. I always like having that right here up the top or another spot that I can really quickly just warp to any save spots that I make, like that. So let's go ahead and warp there. That's the save spot that I saved earlier. Now, to figure out where I want to go, because there are people in system, I'm going to minimize this down to show the compact so I can just see the number, the names that are here instead of pictures. There we go. And we are in Ihakana. So Ihakana. Come on. Ihakana. There we go. Search. I'm pulling up Dotlan on my other screen here. Okay, we're going to get in motion while I'm doing this. So, I am in LowSec, but there's only 3 quick LowSec systems in this area. I've got Ihakana, Otsela, and Walvalen. Now, there's people in this one, so we're going to swing over to Otsela and see if anybody's there. There are a decent number of cosmic signatures here. Oh, come on. Really? This is... I'm going to pause it. Alrighty, I'm rebooting. We're going to see what happens here. I'm getting a little bit frustrated with that, to be honest with you. This is like the 3rd night in a row. It's almost... And it always happens once and then doesn't happen again. I don't want to say that, because I'll probably do it again here right away. But I was flying out of Ayakana, if that hadn't happened. And we were going to Otsuela, right? Otsela. Which it... Come on, just stop. I'm sorry, it's been a long day. And now I gotta close down this stupid rookie help chat again. Wow, I am just negative tonight. I am so sorry. Luckily, this won't be posted for another 20 days, I think. So hopefully I'll be better mood in 20 days. Okay, so I'm through here, and see, nobody's in system here. So, planet 4, warp within 100, control B, safe 1. I always make a safe spot because you never know when it will help you in the future. We are then submitting. Okay, let's look at the probes, see what's out there. We got 3 of them. Once we land, we'll drop our probes, and hopefully I'll be able to scan down these 4 sites here. Before, I've got 10 minutes left. So, gotta bunch this up to... This is weird that I'm having to reset everything. And it's weird because I think I've started a new character before at times, but I'm on a time crunch. This is kind of really interesting to do. I'm going to warp back to safe, justify and not paying attention. Warp to that. Launch the drone. So now while I'm warping there, let's go ahead and get our drone scanning up and going here. Hello. Thank you. Okay. Analyze. Good. Let's see what number 1 has to do. Now I'm not bothering with putting myself in motion, right, because I see that there's nobody in system. So, if somebody does come in system, I will take the time to switch that over. That's weird. And my lamp just came on its own. Glad I spent $5 on that. Wormhole. Okay. Might as well finish scanning it down, because we may just jump into that. Okay, I got somebody just came in system. Watch this. He'll probably be trying to scan down spots too. So I do want to get in motion. So the wormhole's almost scanned down. What I could do is just set myself up for tomorrow. I am going to try to scan down all of these here real quick. It's not a whole lot of a reason for this guy to actually be here unless he's scanning stuff down too. And this is just out of my range to see so let's go ahead and go back out to 8, and we will analyze again. That's that one. So I do have a wormhole to check out. At least that's something interesting. I'm not seeing any scan probes from him. And the gate here, there is a gate over here. So that's interesting as well. There's no stations in this system. That's the other problem I run into is with my timing, or my putting myself on a time limit here. I gotta remember that GWV is also the next one, so I can scan it at 2AU as well. Ooh, relic site. Now the question is this guy just sitting here waiting to try to kill me? Hate to take a chance on it, but I'm going to. So I could use the ISK. Let's see how old he is. Been around for a month. Employment history. Been around for quite a while. Okay. So there is a chance I'm putting myself at... The other one's a gas site. I have not seen any probes. The only question there is, did he or she already scanned down this site and is laying a trap, just saw me come into it, and then saw that I have probes out. So this is going to be a huge one. If I can actually pull this one off. Now here's a question. How much time do I have? I've got 5 minutes, so we're going to go check her out. Decade Carista, warp to 0. As we're warping in here, let's minimize everything. Actually, let's bring our probes in because we can. There we go. Keep an eye out here. See if anybody is bad. Should have been D-scanning, but I wasn't. Remove off the large collidable objects. Now, here's the biggest trick. If you've never seen me do this before, I'm going to be flying at the rubble, but I'm going to be cargo scanning it to see if it's worth anything. I'm going to check out this other one too. So that one's worth 343. So rubble normally is not worth... The ones that I usually look for are your remains or your there's one remains there. I should go after that one. So that was worth 343. $332. I want to go check out this remain. There is one more rubble. Go check that out. The big thing here is I don't like that guy just sitting there. I might be paranoid. Let's get that out of the way. But okay, that one's worth 811. I'm gonna go check out this drone here. I need to get my locations back up so that if I need to warp away, we'll push local over here, that there. Just for now, we don't need our velocity up here. So there remains what is in you. D-scan. Be something worthwhile. Come on. 22 million. Okay, let's do it. Wish me luck. I've only got alpha skills. This could be a huge one. Take your time. It's worth the shot here. Another one that's good. So no, it's not down below. Gotta be careful. Ooh, there we go. Looking for combat probes or D-scanning probes. There we go. Oh, there are actually... I'm stupid. There were stations here. Okay, that makes me feel better. We're going to go check out these debris. Keep an eye out here if anybody rolls right in. But if there's not anything worth more than 3 million ISK, I'm not getting it because that 20 million ISK might just pay. I'm not going to be able to get all my money for it, but it might just pay for, yeah, that's nothing. Debris, we're going to go check out you. That might pay for the next couple of skills that I need, like all of them maybe. Gotta check out battle cruisers. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my safe spot. Going to find Dodixie because that was the closest one that I was to. Oh no, maybe it wasn't. I was closer than that. Maybe it was Jita. Jita? Yeah, that was only 12 jumps away. Set destination. We just got 22 million ISK. That's awesome, and I just hit 30 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and dock up here. And I have a couple of days. I don't have to sell this right away. You saw I've got 3 days. I am in low sec. I can drop this stuff off at the station and keep scanning over the next couple of days. I'm only 12 gems for Jita. Maybe I can do enough because now I don't have to travel here. I really don't have to do a lot of killing. Maybe I can do enough to fund my whole operation, or at least most of it. So that's awesome. I was in such a bad mood, and just one little box opening up makes everything a lot better. Alrighty, that's all I got for now. Fly safe, fly dangerously, fly however you want, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.